Guys, we are back at the semifinals, and this is going to be an exciting one. And I can tell you right now that I had something in store for you, and I hope you like what I'm going for. Last week we left off with, let's say, some uncertainty, because there were semifinal slots open. And normally in every other tournament, there is something like a situation, well, yeah, your opponent isn't there, so go ahead, right into the finals. And I don't want to happen. I don't want that to happen. Why? Content. That's why. We want to see some content. We want to see some duelists throwing hands. And so I devised a plan. I took every quarterfinalist that, well, lost in the quarterfinals and that didn't drop out for a tiebreaker game. And I put them against each other based on how much wins they got in the quarterfinals. If they lost 2-0, that is one win less than if you lose 2-1. And if there was a tie for first place in that regard, I was looking at the placement in the group stage. So the tiebreaker here, the tiebreaker gauntlet, is starting with SOYI-Wizard versus Steel Gym Gaming. Both had the same placement in the group and won 0 matches or games. And Chu, or I think all three lost 2-0. And Chu only had the better placement in groups. That's why he was in the second game. So with that versus Steel Gym, and the winner goes against Chu, and the winner of that game goes onto the semifinals to face against the Pokemon Arc. So we start off with SOYI-Wizard versus Steel Gym Gaming for the first tiebreaker. We go first with Steel Gym, who activates Harpy Queen, gets himself, I think, the Hunting Ground, normal summons Cyber Harpy Lady, and pass. SOYI-Wizard normal summons Kyberman, brings out the Blue Eyes, activates Valhalla, battle phase over the Cyber Harpy Lady, and 1200 damage to the face for Steel Gym. Steel Gym now activates Harpy's Hunting Ground, normal summons the Harpy Queen, and pops Valhalla. SOYI-Wizard still had his Blue Eyes, activating Dragon Shrine, setting 1 card and hitting over the Harpy Queen. On SOYI-Wizard's turn, he gets the Harpist, and Harpy's Feather Rest brings his cards back into the deck. Harpy Harpist normal summon, I think, clears the Hunting Ground, and he attacks over the Mathematician. That's SOYI-Wizard's set. SOYI-Wizard activates the Monster Reborn and goes into his Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon, I think. I hope I got that right. And it's back to Steel Gym. Steel Gym surrenders because he has no way to out that, and we go straight into Game 2. Game 2, Steel Gym going first again, but having the Pankratops in hand is a better going second hand. Historic Sign and 3 set is the end board, and we go to SOYI-Wizard, who brings out Nova Summoner and the Defrag Dragon with Valhalla, dumping a Blue Eyes. It's 24 damage for Steel Gym, but Steel Gym brings out the Pankratops. Pankratops clears the Nova Summoner, and the effect got striked. SOYI-Wizard just set 1, and I think Steel Gym popped the back row, and the Pankratops left the field. We have a set from SOYI-Wizard, pass from Steel Gym, another set from SOYI-Wizard. Steel Gym now with the Gamma Seal in hand, waiting for Blue Eyes to come down. There it is. It was a tribute summoned Blue Eyes. I have not seen that in a while. But there is the Gamma Seal and face. Oh, is he going to lose to his own Gamma Seal? There's a Nova Summoner going to Security Dragon. 1100 for game. Oh, Steel Gym. That was unfortunate. I don't know why SOYI-Wizard linked them off, but maybe there was a plan that I didn't see. But that was cool. 1100 for game. So, it's SOYI-Wizard for the final place in the semis. We are in the first game of the last gauntlet game. Chu plays his Coesilat and the Dogman gets discarded by its own effect. We have, I think, by its own effect, Pancratops, and the strike clears the Pancratops. Bye-bye damage deals no damage, I think, here. And Chu gets his Machina going to Stardust Charge. That gives him a draw. He sets one and gets a Stegosaur. Stegosaur. My god. Those names. Stardust attacks, but it got cleared as well as the World Dino Wrestling. Main phase 2, the Stegosaur got normal summoned. So Wizard set 1, but the Stegosaur could hit over that next turn. Now Chu had an open board, but So Wizard had the Valhalla. Twister clears Valhalla. Why? Is there a drawback to that? It's Chu's turn. He sets one and 1900. Stegosaur beatdown. Wow. So with that passes again. There's the Fortress, and now it's Stegosaur and Fortress beatdown. So with that on 1,000 life points, setting the Kyberman, but I don't think that helps him. The Air Raider discards Citadel and normal summon itself, and that is game. Game 2, Chu going first again, and he sets 1, activates redeployment. Has now Citadel and Fortress. Fortress got discarded for Soldier, and that is a big Citadel on board. Mausoleum of the White, Assault Wyvern, and activate of the Mausoleum dunks a Blue Eyes Engrave. Snowman effect. I have never heard from this card. Normal summon of Deskbot on Chu's turn with a nearly free board, but the Mirror Force clears everything. That was a good set from So Withered. I have noticed that. Pot of Avarice shuffles a lot of cards back, draws 2. And the Cosmic Cyclone destroys the Valhalla, or banishes even. So there's no way for So Withered to resolve that. The Goods banish the Wrestling, and that gets out Coesilat, and he has his big Synchro Dino Wrestler now. So with that, second Valhalla sets 1, the Master, and on Chu's turn he clears that and hits for 3k direct, setting a Shining Angel, and I think that is game here. Gigo Spino Savat activates, popping the Shining Angel, and Stegosaur was back. So it's Chu in the semifinals. So the semifinals are now played in a best of 5 format. So that means you can lose 2, you're still golden, you can still win your game, your match. So we start off with Nick versus Ben from Heart of the Bards. Nick, Demure Tundra, going first, normal summon the Stone of Ancients, linking off into Linkuriboh, and there is Blue Eyes. Classic Blue Eyes turn. Ben, normal summons Beckoning Beast, activates Opening, activates Beckoning, getting the Dark Summoning, and there is Hamon, that is very big. Cerulean Skyfire activates, pitching the Chaos Summoning, that comes back out for Raviel, activating Fallen Paradise, that's 8k damage, and he has 2. He draws into a Radian. Oh my god! And he super polys them away, not attacking. I think he can't attack this turn. But Nick, trade in, terraforming, activating Mausoleum. That is negated, I think. I am completely unsure what happens here. There is a token, a Fallen Paradise token. The White Stone of Legend activates. There is a Master. That comes back to the hand. There's a second token, Cosmo Brain, Silver Scry, brings back the Blue Eyes, linking Synchro Summoning into Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. There is another Blue Eyes. Cosmo Brain floats into a second Blue Eyes, and there is a Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Cerulean Skyfire activates after Hamon gets destroyed. There is an Imperm on Ben's part, activates his Fallen Paradise, gets Twin Twisters and Chaos Summoning Beast. The Raviel absorbs a token, And the Starving Venom clears all monsters on Nick's side of the field because it got destroyed. There is a Maiden. The Maiden triggers Raviel. There's a token. Raviel triggers again because a summon happened. Another token. White Stone of Legend. There's a Secret Village, but he had the response with the Twin Twister. And it's not looking too hot, I think. Activating Fallen Paradise. There's another Super Poly. He hits over the Link Karibo. And that ends the turn. Ben then links them all off into Nightmare Unicorn, trying to pop the Maiden. The Maiden floats into the Link Karibo. There is a Blue Eyes. And it is a back and forth, to be completely honest. The Blue Eyes clears the Nightmare Unicorn, and he has a Mausoleum up. Ben's turn. Of course, he activates his Fallen Paradise, and now has a Layer of Darkness, super polying them away, and that is now game. Game 2, Ben going first this time, so we see him in front of us. Dark Beckoning Beast activates. There is the opening of the Spirit Gates. And Dark Summoning Beast. Dark Summoning Beast brings out Raviel, setting 2 and pass with a Shimmering Scraper in hand. That is very dangerous, I think. Nick just sets 1 and activates Mausoleum and passes. Ben attacks over the Protector, and it's pass and game. Oh my god. Yeah. Quick one. Game 3. Potential final game of the semifinal. Ben going first, activating Vishuda. There's opening. That is Dark Beckoning Beast. Dark Beckoning gets the summoning. Summoning comes out. And there's Raviel. You can bring him out every turn. Setting 1. Pass. Nick's turn. Normal summoning the Stone of Legend. There's the Mausoleum. And dumping a Blue Eyes. Hitting over the... the token, and Crackdown comes down, but he activates the Silver Scry as a quick play, so he has Blue Eyes on board. Ben top decks a Super Poly, which is again huge, and Nick has 2 Blue Eyes in hand, which is like very unfortunate. Normal Summoning Master, Special Summoning Master, Normal Summoning Stone of Legend. There's a Call of the Haunted. And 3 tokens on Ben's side of the field. He links off into Link Karibo and Synchro summons into Spirit Dragon. There's another Link Karibo and Unicorn, but that gets striked. Vishuda activates Engrave, but that gets negated by Spirit Dragon. Opening activates, bringing out the Summoning Beast. There is a Fallen Paradise, and Fallen Paradise because Raviel draws 2. Chaos Summoning Beast gets summoned. There is a Radiant, and we are actually having a lot of trouble. And Shimmering Scraper activates, hitting over Radiant for game. We have Ben in the finals, and who is going to be his final opponent? It's going to be the Pokemonarch versus Chu. And I'm interested to see that. Chu is going first against the Pokemonarch, and setting 2 normal summoning Deskbot 001. The Pokemonarch activates Terraforming, and Machina Overdrive brings out a Citadel, getting rid of the Deskbot. Lost World gets activated, setting 1 and pass. Chu's turn. Coesilat activating the Lost World on Monarch's turn, and 100 damage. Coesilat beatdown. He only needs a few more turns to make that work. Okay, Monster Reborn and bye-bye damage from the Pterodon. There is Giga Spino Savat, I can tell that. Activating Coesilat and Grave and hitting over the Pteranodon. Hitting directly Pokemonarch and 29. He has a Kaiju in hand, so it's actually looking very good for Chu right now. Activating Lost World in battle phase, Machina Overdrive. 22 directly, 31. The Pokemonarch loses. And we have game 2. Chu going first, Pokemonarch going second. There's Coesilat activating Citadel. There's the Wolfman, Stardust Charger Warrior. That effect got Veilered and pass turn. Pokemonarch activating Lost World, Soul Eating Oviraptor. And there's a Jura Egg token. We have a Misk and the Oviraptor activating Lost World. I don't know the complete path, how they work, and once happened that and then this, and he gets a double evolution pill, and that telegraphs to me UCT is coming. The Phoenix pops the bye-bye damage, and there is UCT. I was completely correct. What a surprise though. That flips down all of the monsters except the Jura Egg token, and Chu takes 2000 damage and another 1000 for the Jura Egg, 1800 from the soul-eating Oviraptor, passing over to Chu. He has Pot of Avarice, enough cards to put them back into the extra deck and the deck, and then Chu surrenders. Game 3, and this is going to be interesting because that is the last replay that I have. They completely forgot to play a best of 5, so it was not on me. The Pokemon activates an effect and gets out his Psyframe, Gear Gamma, and Driver to negate the Mothman, and then Petit Pteranodon hits over the Jura Egg token, bringing out the Soul-Eating Oviraptor, adding the Misk to hand, or was it the Double Evo Pill? I'm sorry if I missed that. Double Evo Pill in main phase 2. There's the UCT. Marshall Angelo in defense. Activating Herald of the Abyss, declaring light, activating the Misk. Oh, that's not good. That is very not good. There is a second Oviraptor. At least he got rid of the UCT, but there is another Misk in hand. Misk activates and banishes itself. There's the baby Ceratosaurus activating Lost World, another token activating Misk. There is Misk. A third Oviraptor. Interesting. There is Animadorned Arceus, normal summoning that, I think. Getting the Double Evo Pill, overlaying into Lagia. There is the Phoenix that pops the back row, and Double Evo Pill brings out another UCT. That hits over the Dogoran and activates to destroy the set Dino Wrestler, destroying the Jura Egg tokens for 1000 each and hitting with Phoenix directly and hitting with the Lagia directly, winning the Pokemon Arc the match because they forgot to play a best of 5. God damn it. So there you have it. The Consolation Bracket Finals are the Pokemon Arc against Ben from Heart of the Bards, and we have a third place match, which is Nick against Chu, and I made sure that all of them know that it's a best of 5 for the final games. Other than that, Saturday, Championship Bracket Semifinals. Same procedure. So, as you can think it of, I make my return. So I play in the tiebreaker. And you have the first teaser for the next series coming up next week. Or not next week, sorry. Coming next video. Saturday after the SOYI semifinals. Like, stay tuned, it's in the same video. It's going to be added at the end. You're going to see what I mean. Just stay tuned for that. Watch until the end so you know it's happening. And I hope to see you on Saturday for the championship bracket, semifinals and tiebreakers. Bye bye.